My name is Eric Edwards, and my therapist said that it might be good for me to share with you guys my story and ask for people's kind of advice. Just reaching out to you guys, knowing that there is always somebody out there who can help me with some of my emotional problems. My therapist and I are working on that, and some of you guys already know I have autism, which unfortunately people like me are discriminated against. When at school, I may ask some people if I could sit with them. And they at first say, yeah, sure, but then when I admit that I have autism, they're like, oh, no, we're not letting you sit here because you have autism. Dude, guys, it's like saying that I'm black. I ain't black. I'm white. And on top of that, I'm not racist. I am extremely caring. I love to run just like any other human being loves to run. I like to act. I like to sing. I like to do a lot of things. Just don't get why everyone misjudges me just because of what's on my label. If you don't even know the amazing things that I am capable of. I am capable of running a 10K. I ran a whole 10K without stopping. Now, if that's not a good skill, then what is? I can't do a marathon yet, but I'm training for that. My point is, just because you see someone on YouTube who has low functioning autism, you can't base my autism off on that, because there are so many cases of autism. And the theory of autistic people being alike, in psychology terms, they call that way too generalized. Because autism, it's not just a one body, one mind. It is one disability, but it's not one level. There are multiple levels of autism. And I'm high up there. Like, you know how many years it took for me to be able to talk a lot, and it took me 5 years after I was born to start talking. And do you even know how many years it took for me to not get hyper, not get angry? I mean, inside I am angry. I admit that. But I'm not mad, so mad that I'm gonna punch a window, or punch a wall, or punch myself for that matter. Might throw down that box of things and clutter my room, but that's about it. I might throw a pillow, I might punch a pillow, I might whatever. Anything that I tend to never punch property, just to get in the habit of that, just to get in the habit of not punching property. Fortunately, autistic people are just like me, jobless. Like, I remembered one time I went up to my mom and dad, had a family discussion, and guess what? And I asked my parents if they could help me become a acting professor. And they're like, nope, you'll never get it. And I'm like, come on guys, you're my parents. And I brought it up with my professor, and he said that nobody should tell me what I can or can't do. And that's one thing that the thing about being an adult is I don't have to do what my parents say. I mean, they didn't really say I can't do it. They just said it won't be possible. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna really try to be a professor and whatnot. Hope I get the job. But guys, I just need advice. If somebody discriminates against me, I just don't know if I should yell at them like, yo, bruh, come on, man, you are discriminating against me. Can you stop with the discrimination? Or just, nah, I'm not gonna beat it up, because that's immoral and not the right thing to do, and I'm always gonna play the good guy. But, like, should I ignore him, or should I yell at him, or should I just try to talk in the calmest voice I can and say, could you please treat me with respect? Well, thank you guys for listening. Thanks.